Okay, so today's episode is Did You Forget Your Meds? If you've ever encountered people who you're like, really? Did they forget their meds? Are they really saying this? Then you should keep watching. Essentially, we're going to talk about how to deal with irrational people. We all know them. We all know they exist. So let's go. Let's get this. Okay, so I'm going to start off by telling you guys a story, a personal story about an irrational person in my life, my mother's brother. Unfortunately, he went through a huge period of time where he was no longer talking to me. So essentially what happened is one day I had just come to the US, super hungry to get ahead, help family, help each other, do all this great stuff in the world. I just felt like it's family, everybody loves each other. So we're just talking about how to get ahead, how to help each other in the US, how to be great citizens of the world, da 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 da. And I was like, I kind of said something like, well, maybe we can help each other do such and such, or you can help my mom do such and such, which is his sister, right? He totally flips a switch, just like this. And he's like, you don't know what I've done for my sister. You don't know who I am. You don't know how I've helped my family. And I was like, but I didn't say any of that. And so I'm backtracking like, whoa. Why is he acting like this is The Shining? And we're in some kind of deep relationship and he's gonna he wants to hurt me. So he went on to say some really awful things, which I'm only gonna repeat one of it so you get the context of it. And he's like, pretend you don't have an uncle, pretend you don't know my name, and pretend I don't live in such and such state. So anyways, the conversation ended and I was like, you know what, you're really mad, so I'm gonna move on. I hope you have an okay day. I don't know what happened. That was the end of it. So we didn't talk. I told the rest of my family. They're like, it's so strange, and life went on. 2 months later, we had a huge family get-together. And so I told you the story about what happened. We have this family get-together coming up, that was coming up 2 months later. And I want to show you the solutions that I used to not engage the crazy. So that's actually my first step. Don't engage the crazy. He reacted that way because something in his life was not right, and something I said threatened some part of him that wasn't secure, that wasn't safe, that felt guilty. And so whatever I said, scraped an open sore. And so when I saw him 2 months later at the family get together, everybody was all worried and tweaking. They're like, oh my God, Anushka and Uncle such and such is gonna be totally butting heads. No. I acted normal. I was like, hey, nice to meet you. I wasn't fake. I wasn't overly friendly. I said hello. I moved on. But you know what? Karma is so much better than my sloppy vengeance or your sloppy vengeance. Vengeance is not ours to be had, and a person's karma will get them so much back. So my best advice to you is do not engage. Do not engage. The second step that I have for you is, if they engage you, disengage. So what will happen is people like that who get really easily riled up and super emotional, they want to engage you. So then a couple of weeks later, you have an emotional hangover because you got in a huge argument with them. But remember, in situations like that, you've got to be the bigger person. You've got to be the adult, because sometimes crazy doesn't want to be the adult. They just want to be the child. And so I leave you with this quote about karma, and it's like, you don't need to take revenge. You just need to sit back, because karma will take a hold of those people who hurt you, and if you're lucky, you'll get to watch. So don't forget to subscribe. I love sharing advice and talking with everybody. Comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget, you have a PhD in being you, and I'm just here to help. Bye, everybody.